So yeah, topic. In order that economic development and progress can take place, a country must industrialize. Yeah, that's the title and name of this topic of this essay. So main words and phrases from it. Take place, industrialize, industrialization, application, practical application, scientific knowledge, wealth generating activities, conversion of the know-why of science into know-how for industry, conversion of the know-why of science into know-how for industry, conversion, SION, man's inventiveness, well-being, four essentials, right idea, right method of putting it into effect, right moment in time, availability of the right materials, machine, to be dependent on, sound common sense. It's a sound common sense to say that. There was a time when we depended entirely on at first a mass from colonies, rooted in advent of industrialization, coming of industrialization, make use of, apart from, setting up factories, manufacturing articles required for handmade, virtually, in bulk, spheres of life, highly mechanized, plow the land, sow seeds, hoe, wheat, pesticides, sprayed by, fertilizers, mechanization, double, facilities, double, better utilization of natural resources, steel is produced, oil is refined, with almost no physical effort, giant turbines installed, human beings push buttons, pull levers, supervise, pull levers, more work can be done by fewer people, less time, less effort, in less time with less effort, much more effect, much more. It's industrialization that makes it possible. It's something that makes it possible. Span land, span sea, span air, as fast as the flight of human thought. Vast numbers of people, at an incredible speed, has been greatly facilitated, so highly mechanized, at great speed. Developed countries have been highly mechanized. enough manufactured goods to export, enough manufactured goods to export, apart from self-sufficiency at home remains backward, and poor remains backward and poor. Underdeveloped countries, overdeveloped countries, developed countries and nations, scientifically and technologically advanced, are dependent on, in their very existence, even if they are politically independent, economically they are not. Even if they are politically independent, economically they are not. Self-sufficiency, self-sufficient. Essential items in terms of militarily strong, manufacture. Sophisticated weapons in times of emergency, is assured once the country has become militarily strong, tied up with Committee of Nations, and that's all.